question that I don't know if it's offensive, if it's going to land, or if you talk about this, so I'm sorry.
I'm so rarely offended.
Is your hair, is that your natural hair color?
Yes. Oh my God, that's such a
Holy
compliment.
shit,
No, not offended at all.
Gorgeous.
You can ask me anything about anything.
It is. That is
Thank
a terrible
you.
word. I hate
say
that
Gorgina.
word. That is like disgusting.
I say
feel like you're
Gorgina.
talking about a vagina right now, and no.
This hair came out of my mom's vagina.
It's
My
stunning.
mom's
Your hair is
Gorgina.
stunning. I heard that's the new word.
Thank you.
Stunning. It looks
Stunning.
I heard this. What?
Stunning.
I literally said stunning once because of the whole TikTok, like,
Stunning.
oh, stunning.
Stunning.
And Scout's like, oh, is that the new one?
That's what we're doing now, right?
Right.
your
That's what we're
hair
doing.
is.
Thank
that
you.
color is
I appreciate
gorgeous.
it. You know what's funny? Whenever, I hated it growing up, and then I get it
sure.
from my mom. My mom's redhead, and she never let me dye it. She was like so crazy about
Good
it.
for
Like
her.
she really
Yeah.
was like, no. And when I was in 7th grade, I was like, you're ruining my life, because I just wanted these big chunky blonde highlights. Right now, obviously, I'm glad I didn't get them,
Right.
but. The new recent craze, it's kind of fading out, but like the everyone going red.
I mean, Kendall.
Yeah.
Kindle. And then like everyone, that also the Urich girl, she went red. Like
Right.
everyone's doing it really well. And at
Yeah.
first I was like, hey, what? No. And then I was like, wait, this is so good for me, because one day I will go, actually redheads go white, not gray, but like one day this
really?
it goes like salt. I hope mine does anyways, because that's probably easier to dye than gray.
Right.
But like, yeah, one day when I go white, it's really comforting to know now that these like hairstylists have, because it's so people
know what to do.
always say like, you can't buy that, like you can't recreate that, but like now you can, because these famous hairstylists actually did like tune in and hyper fixate on creating this perfect red, and they did. Like I have a friend like who has this hair color, and I'm like, who's your hairstylist, because I'll need that formula color whenever I
Yeah.
go. So it's like nice, but at first I was like,
It's perfect.
that's my thing.
It almost looks like you got it done because it's such a perfect color. Do
Oh
you know
wow,
what I
thank you
mean?
so much.
Like it
Thank
looks like you just came from the salon and got it dyed. It looks very nice.
Thank you very much. I
love
appreciate
it.
it. Sometimes people don't believe me. Like when I was in oh my God, that's so egotistical. Sometimes people don't even believe me.
Well, because it looks like so great. You think it's fake because it looks so great. You
Thanks.
know?
I also get a spray tan. I think I don't scream redheads. It almost looks like this girl doesn't have the same coloring as a redhead, because
It's
I'm
like
always
ashy.
tanned. So
Okay.
like maybe people think like that she must have dyed her hair, because I don't have the normal characteristics of like, I am covered in freckles, but like, I'm not. I cover up my
Right, you're
natural
not,
skin
really
tone.
Yeah, you're not.
I
super
am really fair.
Right.
But
Got it.
I always have a spray tan. So like maybe that, but I was in an elevator once, and this lady was like, oh my God, what is your formula? And I was like, oh, it's natural. And she was like, oh, really? Is it? And I was like,
she's like, are
and
you
I was
sure?
like, it is. It really is. Like I get it from my mom. And she was like, oh, well, it's gorgeous. 2 people get off the elevator. It's just her and I. She's like, okay,
That's
for
not real.
She was like, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be rude and ask in the front of other people, but like for real. And I was like,
Oh my God, really?
I was like, oh my God, that's so nice. But no, seriously, Rhonda, it's fucking
Rhonda.
real.
Motherfucking
Fucking
Rhonda.
real. Yeah. So no, it's thank you. I really appreciate that.
Okay, now that we're on the topic of like hair and care and all these things, so I was recently told that I have a mustache.
No way.
Do you
by her
see
boyfriend.
it?
Her boyfriend. Well,
Do
she's
you
too far
see-
away.
I'm gonna
because
come closer
I can
to you
tell you
later.
right now that I can see it.
So this is
from
what
here.
happened. My boyfriend is like,
She's like,
my boyfriend's like, oh, like, do you want to? I was like,
at her face.
I was like,
The Botox just
That
went
might be
away.
the
The
Botox
Botox just went away.
I was just telling them I can't even fucking move my face. They were
Now
talking
you
about
can move your
expressions,
face.
and I was like, gun to my head, I couldn't raise my eyebrows. Like,
and he's
they'd be like, she's not even scared.
But talking about a mustache, you were like, what?
Your boyfriend said what to you?
no, my boyfriend is like the sweetest,
Yeah.
like, angel baby. But he was like, oh, yeah, like.
She doesn't
okay,
sound like the sweetest part of me.
But
No,
it's alarming because you don't see it.
I don't see it. So this is what happened.
go
So then
up
I
to
was
her.
like, okay, hold on. So then I was like, wait, what are you talking about? And so I look in the mirror and I'm like, it looks like just a shadow, but I don't see hair. And he's like, yeah, there's hair. And then I was in New York this past week, and I was on the FaceTime with him, and he was like, oh, like, the mustache. And I was like,
Stop. That's not nice.
No. He's very
no.
nice. He
He's,
loves
like,
it.
ridiculously nice.
He's like weird. He likes to touch.
He thinks
my
it's
weird
cute
hair.
when she's like bloated. She's like,
Oh,
he's
he
like,
literally
you're so
wants to like have sex with me when I'm
cute.
bloated. I'm like,
Bloated.
there's a rock in my stomach, and he's like, you're so hot. I want to fuck
That's
you when you're
so
bloated. I was
funny.
like, you're not touching me. Anyways, so then my friend is like on the bed with me and whatever. I was like, oh, Caroline, like, do I have a mustache? And she's like, yeah, I didn't want to say anything. But
Well, you know what I think it is, and I guess what it probably is though, everyone, females, to have this like peach fuzz, right? So I get one of those little dermabrasion, dermaplaning.
Okay, so you do that.
And yeah, but my mom has, she's gonna be so pissed if I say this, but I just recently told her like you should do, because peach fuzz can be different colors. Me and my mom, redheads, ours is blonde, right? But in light, in sunlight, you can see it. And like my mom's is just like a tiny bit longer on the sides, and I was like, oh girl, like, and she's quintessential person who like, I get it, but she truly believes like if you shave your face, it will grow back like a man. And I'm like, it doesn't work like that. We have different like things than men do. Like we don't grow it and it grows back as stubble or like 5 o'clock shadows. Like if you're dermaplaning with these tiny little like wispy razors like that are meant for this facial whatever, it's not gonna grow back like that. Like I always trim mine off and then I do like right here because there's like odd like ones right here, and I have this like random mole that grows a long hair. I'm like, but like I shave mine because even though mine's blonde, I'm like, you can see it in sunlight. So maybe because you guys are, I'm assuming, naturally dark-haired people, like, yeah, I would just, you know.
Yeah, but I've been waxing there my whole life. Really? And then, ever since I got my eyebrows done, I would wax.
That's so painful,
but then the dermaplaning or whatever those tools came out. And I was like, why would I pay when I can just, so I do it. I do it like once a week.
And my mom's like, but you can't even see it. It's blonde. I'm like, but you can see it.
Especially if you wear makeup. If you put makeup on it, then you can really see
100%.
Guys, so we need to go to CVS.
The last time I got my eyebrows done, she did say like, oh, do you want to do your
lip too? Oh my God. There are so many memes.
This girl's just trying to upsell me.
I was like, no. I was like, no, I don't need it. She was like.
There are so many memes that are like when she says lip too. Like, lip too? And you're like.
God. You're like, bitch.
But you're like, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
No, you should get one of those little dermaplaning ones to just go all over. I literally do my whole stash. Like it's like right here, it's right here, and it's all I do.
Do you do your whole face too, or just?
No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't know why. I've gotten dermaplaning before, and my makeup goes on so smooth and it's so nice. But no, I haven't. I don't care enough to do the. I just do the stash.
Do the whole thing, yeah.